What's going on, guys? Back with another late night discussion. Um, Someone wanted me to talk about why women become nicer once they become single mothers, and I felt this would be a good topic. Um, um, I feel women become nicer when they become single mothers is because they understand that their value has depreciated, and they feel that, and once a woman has children, she knows that she's not as marketable as she used to be. And I feel like once a woman has children, especially if she's a single mother, she's looking for a man to step up to the plate and take care of her and those kids. So she begins to humble herself more. I believe, when women have kids, especially when they're doing it all by themselves, that humbles them, and it makes them more appreciative if they were to get a man in their life. Um, Once a woman has children, she knows that these single mothers, they know that most men do not want a single mother. That's not ideal. Um, and she knows that she'd be lucky for a man to give her the time of day. This is why women become nicer once they have children, because they know deep down that don't no man want to deal with no woman with kids. Most men want to be able to procreate and have their own families. Um, they don't. Most men don't want a ready-made family, and most men do not want to raise another man's children. Let's just be honest here. Um, but unfortunately, you know, some men have to do what they got to do. And in all honesty, no man wants a single mother. Most men want to be able to have their own families, but every man is not given the opportunity to be able to have his own family. And these women, they know once they have kids, they know they'll be lucky for any man to give them the time of day, because they know that most men do not want to raise another man's kids. Most men don't want to go through that drama. Let's just be real. And I feel this is a big reason why they become nicer. Um, a lot of these women, when they're single mothers and they have to do it all by themselves, they understand, how real life is. Because when you got to do it all by yourself, you understand the realness of things. But a lot of these women, they make their bed. So it's like, when you make your bed, you got to be willing to lie in it. Um, and for the men who get with single mothers, um, most guys don't want no single mother. It's just that, as a man, sometime in life you got to settle for what you can get, because every man is not given the opportunity to be able to have his own family. Because any man in his right mind does not want to be a stepdaddy. If anything, you want to be able to build with a woman and have your own kids. But it doesn't work that way for certain dudes. And I know you have a lot of guys telling dudes that they need to avoid single mothers. I understand. But I mean, some dudes, a single mother, for some dudes, a single mother is their only option, because every man is not given the opportunity to be able to have a wife and to be able to procreate and have his own children. Um, it's very unfortunate. Um, if I had it my way, I wouldn't want no single mother myself. if I had it my way. I'd want to be able to procreate and have my own family. But you know how it is out here. Some men are just not selected, and these women, once they have these kids, they understand the harsh reality of life, and they understand responsibility, and they understand that most men are not going to want to take on that responsibility. So I feel this is why women are nicer when they have kids. Um, these women, when they find themselves in single mother positions, you know, you can't really feel sorry for these women because these women put themselves in that position. They chose the worst type of guy, and things went left in the relationship or the marriage, and now she's left with kids to raise by herself. Um, that's why I say you can't feel sorry for these women because women are gonna have kids with who they're attracted to. So when these women end up being single mothers, that's just a result of their bad choices. You know, um, and women, their conscience starts eating at them. Once they're a single mother and they gotta raise them babies by themselves, that conscience start eating at them, and I believe they start thinking to themselves, what I could have done different. You know, um, that's why I don't feel sorry for single mothers because you get with the knucklehead. He screw you over, things go left. Now you're a single mother. Now you're praying, for a good man to marry. You know, that's why I say, as a good man, you'll always be on the back burner. You know, and I believe a big and women know this. What I'm about to say right now is true, and I want a woman to co-sign what I'm about to say in the comments. A good man is not attractive to women. Most, let's be real here, most good guys, most good hearted men who will treat a woman like a queen and do her right, let's be honest. And I want you women to agree with what I'm about to say. Most good men, you guys are not physically attracted to them. Most good guys don't stimulate your they don't stimulate your vajayjay. Let's just be honest. Most good men, you do not find them physically attractive. But see the bad boy, that savage, that dome doctor, he looks good to you. He has the sex appeal. He has the right face card. So you give him the green light all day. Even though he'll, knock you up with babies and leave you to be a single mother. And now, when you're a single mother, now you want that good guy. That good guy that you didn't feel that was all that attractive. His face card just wasn't strong enough for you. Now you want that good guy to come and save the day, marry you, and help you with those babies. But let's just be honest. You women, when it come to good guys, good men are not physically attractive to you. Am I wrong? Ladies, comment in the comment section of this video because I know I'm not wrong. Most good dudes are not physically attractive to women. And that's why women don't choose good guys. Bad boys, on the other hand, have the right face card. They got the right look. That's why women choose them. And unfortunately, that is why they end up being single mothers. And that's just the way the cookie crumbles. And this is why women become nicer once they're single mothers, because their conscience starts eating at them, and they realize what they've done wrong, you know, and they realize that, now that they have kids, they're not the hot commodity that they once were. But you guys let me know what you think about this. And let me know any other topics you would like me to talk about. You guys have a good night.